this is the important marker. Now, if we go ahead and press our magic buttons here, suddenly we're inside of the apartment. There it is on the floor. This is what we've been waiting for. Hello, everybody, and welcome back again to Hello, Neighbor. So, last episode we took a look inside of this room after releasing the water valve, the secret water valve over here, and clearing out the room and unlocking the door to what seems to be probably the final boss room right inside of here. So, we did all that, and sadly we didn't get anything too exciting, but it was some pretty interesting stuff in there. If you want to see that, you should definitely check it out. There's also another one right in here, which we can get to as well. But we're not gonna worry about that today. Today we have some more interesting stuff that we're gonna take a look at, and we're gonna go ahead and restart the game real fast to take a look at some of this stuff. So let's go ahead and go for a new game here. Yes. And we're gonna take a look at this opening cutscene again, because this is pretty important to what we're taking a look at today. So here it is. This is what we're gonna be looking at, this apartment, but we figured out where it is on the map and how to unlock it, because there's a secret way to unlock it, which is really interesting. And it might also mean that there's other things on the map that unlock in a similar way, which means that there's secrets still out there still. I mean, we'd already know that there's still stuff out there. We have codes that we don't know what to do with yet. We don't have a key to put the code into yet. So we're still trying to figure out a lot of stuff. But this is just adding another thing to the mountain of stuff we're trying to sort of solve here. So hopefully this will give us a little bit of a hint as to what we're supposed to be doing here. But let's go ahead and jump into the actual game now that the cutscene's over. So if we go ahead and fly around a little bit, we did figure out something before. If we come down here to sort of what seems to be sort of a city, I mean, we have this going on, and then we have this room down here, which is another secret room, which happens to be the golden apple room, which I guess we'll go ahead and pop in here and show you that real fast. We've taken a look at this before though, but you can actually not eat the golden apple, but you can get the golden apple and then use the golden apple to turn you into the neighbor in here. You become the neighbor right here, this guy, and you go through sort of an interesting cutscene and see the creep right there. And there's another door in here, which I don't think we ever even saw, which is kind of interesting that there is a door here and a street light just leaning over the wall right there. That's kind of weird. Okay, but nothing else super important in here. But while we were exploring around here, if you come over next to this platform, this is sort of where we assumed the apartment would be. And if you come over here, there's actually a hidden letter just chilling right here, which we found a few weeks ago actually, and we found something interesting with this. So this is just floating right here, and I think there's a flashlight around here as well. No, maybe not, maybe it's gone. I don't know, maybe the flashlight comes around later. Where is it? I swear there was a flashlight here. I swear there was. Maybe I was higher up. I don't know, I don't see any flashlight, but I could have sworn there was a flashlight. But anyways, here's our letter. This is the important marker. Now, if we go ahead and press our magic buttons here, let's get down next to it. So obviously it's not in English, but if we go ahead and press our magic buttons here, look at that. Suddenly, we're inside of the apartment. There it is on the floor. This is what we've been waiting for. So if you press the up key, for some reason, that unlocks the apartment. It just sort of brings it here, and we now have our secret apartment just sort of chilling underground with some interesting stuff going on. So there are a few different things that people have noticed. Somebody said there was a code in the floor. I don't really see it. It was right here, but I don't think that... Oh, there's definitely something there. Is that a 019? 819 underscore? That's definitely not normal. You guys see what I'm talking about in the texture here? Right there. Why is that there? Big. Big? That definitely says big, right? I'm not crazy. That says big. Why does that say big? Okay. Well, anyways, this is the scene from the opening cutscene. You can see we have a horseshoe here. We have a clock on the wall. We have a phone which has a 0258, which might be another code, but I'm guessing this is just sort of the order that it goes in. So it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 0. So I think that that's probably a normal thing, but it could be a code. It could quite possibly be a code. And then in here we have nothing. It's just sort of an empty wardrobe, and we can't interact with anything in here. And I don't really see much else. If we come to the outside, it's just sort of a gray box, and it is in fact, right next to that platform. So we don't know what that platform's for yet. It's got sort of a curve to the roof as well, which is kind of odd. Okay, so that's sort of this apartment, and you can see there's our letter. If we go under it, I don't see anything. We just sort of have to inspect this and make sure there's nothing else really around here. And I think we can actually drop ourselves inside of here. So let's go ahead and drop ourselves down. Yes, there we are. So it's all interactable, and it's tall. Whoa, it's tall. Why is this thing so tall? That's kind of absurdly tall for it. It's at our eye level right there. There's no way I'm ever going to use that. Okay, and I can walk around freely out here as well. I can even run around and we don't open that. Can we jump through this? No, we can't. Okay. No jumping through the window. Alright, so there is our opening cutscene. So now what we're going to go ahead and do, now that we've seen all of this and we see this secret code on the phone sort of here, and there's no picture there. There was pictures and there was a whole nother room right there where we could see stuff. And in fact, maybe there's another key on the keyboard. We're just going to press a bunch of stuff real fast. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Go away. Continue. Okay, so 0 does that. Now we know that. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else. And we pressed all of them, I think. Yeah. So that's pretty much all of them. Oh, no, no, no. No! Okay, let's not do that. I pressed the key to make it disappear. So up makes it appear, down makes it disappear. Okay, so now what we're going to do, now that we've done all of this, we're going to actually head to the basement, get our final cutscene, have a closer look at that, and then come back here and see if anything has changed. So obviously the letter should be in a different place and in that case. And I don't think we ever even see the horseshoe there. I don't know why that's there. I don't think it ever shows up in the cutscene. It's just sort of there. But let's go ahead and head to our basement. We don't have to unlock it. We don't have to do any of the work to get there, luckily. This isn't Bendy where we have to redo everything every single time. So we can actually just fly up here. There's our neighbor running outside. He doesn't really matter. So we can just fly into the bottom of the basement and let ourselves drop. And he shouldn't even notice us, right? He's cool. I don't know what he's doing, but he's cool. All right, so if we go ahead and drop ourselves right in here. Drop. There we go. We now load up our basement. And I can't see anything. Okay, there we go. All right, and then, what is this? Oh, is that's the door back to, okay, that's the door back to the start. So somebody said that there was a picture in here, and I still don't see it. Somebody said that there was a picture of us in this basement, but I have never seen it, and I don't know what they're talking about, so I don't know if that's a thing or not. But our neighbor should be right around here somewhere, but we're just gonna go straight on to the end, because none of this actually matters. We've taken all of this apart before, and there is actually some really interesting stuff in here, but it's nothing super relevant to us. And there's a few pictures up here, but we haven't been able to get a flashlight in here to sort of brighten it up. But here's our buddy here. So if we go ahead and drop ourselves in here, right about here, there we go. It loads up the final cutscene. So here we are. Letters open on the thing. There's our phone. There's a light switch. There's a painting on the wall, and there's a whole nother room over there. Okay, and there's a city, there's a coffee mug, binoculars on the couch, there's a couch now, there's a carpet, there's that, and you can sort of see the texture on the floor over there. Now, do you see anything else? Okay, no, he just grabs that. Okay, so now if we reload the game, maybe we can get it? Is there any way I can just reload it from here without actually... Maybe if I insert a code after beating the game, that actually seems like it might be something if we do that. But I think we're gonna have to go ahead and reload the game real fast. So let's go ahead and do that and see what happens. Okay, so here we are back in the regular old game. Everything is now completed, mostly. We're gonna see if we can figure out what is different. Now, I sort of have a hunch that the final level has its own sort of level. So I think it loads its own file, and I don't think it comes back here. So I don't know if anything's gonna actually be changed here. Obviously, we're still gonna go check it out and see, but I don't know if anything's actually gonna be changed around here now that we've done this. I'm trying to look around and see if there's anything else that shows up, because this is really weird that they would put this in the game so that we can obviously find it. And there's our flashlight. So clearly I was right. There is a flashlight, and it definitely wasn't there before. So something has changed. There's a flashlight now. And in here, it's all the same. Why is it all the same? It should be different now. The letter's gone too. Why is the letter gone? The letter's back at the start. Why is the... Okay. Kinda confusing. Kinda don't understand that. Okay, so let's go ahead and head back up. Everything seems to be basically the same. We've got our flashlight now. We can grab that flashlight, but I don't see anything else that's different, which would mean if nothing is changing here, obviously if we could get out of that loading screen at the end and just walk around in there, that would be the best instance for us. But I don't know. I don't know. And this could mean that other things unlock when we do this. So there's down, up. I don't see anything really changing in that direction. I feel like I just need to go around everywhere and do this now. It's just down, up, down, up, down, up, everywhere on the map. And that's probably what we're going to end up doing now, is to figure out what's going on with this. Because now that they've put this in here, I mean, it just, like, there's so many things that they could just be hiding that we just have to push a key to be able to see, which is kind of frustrating. But it does mean that we now might have access to some stuff that we didn't before. So that's really important information to know, and it's really interesting that we now have it. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what any of it means. There might be codes down there. Let me know what you guys think the codes might be. I just can't figure it out. I don't know where to find that last level. I'm going to look through the game files some more. Maybe I'm missing something there. I'm sure I probably am. But also, I want to just go ahead and say that they are doing a beta reveal today. So we're going to have new Hello Neighbor soon anyways. So none of this is going to matter shortly. They're going to reveal everything to us because the release is coming up pretty soon. So obviously, oh, what about that thing? That's similar to what's going on down there. Maybe there's something in there now that I've hit up. Oh boy, I gotta see this. Maybe that's where the final room is. That would make sense that they would put it in there. I mean, it would sort of make sense. Obviously not a whole lot of sense, but sort of. We're definitely going to go check it out real fast. But anyways, as I was saying, they're doing a live Hello Neighbor beta reveal on Twitch. It should be live very soon. I think it's 11:45 PST. So very shortly after this, it will be going live. And I definitely suggest you guys head over to Twitch and check that out. I know I'll be watching and probably posting something about it soon to sort of catch you guys up on everything Hello Neighbor. So if you guys would like to come join me in watching that, you definitely should. But let's go ahead and head in here and see what we have going on. Maybe there's another secret that they have revealed in here. I hate that they did this, but I also love it. It's very frustrating, but it's wonderful at the same time. But I mean, this looks like it's about the right size for what we would need. I mean, this would be our second room. That would be the main room. I don't know why it's so tall, but maybe they just decided to do it like that. And okay, up, down, up, down, up, down. Nothing. Why is this stupid block here even? What does this even mean? I don't get it. I don't know what they want from us. There's just so much that I haven't figured out yet. And it's frustrating because I don't know. I don't know. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's not our answer. Anyways, I think we're going to go ahead and leave things there for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Hello Neighbor. We definitely did cover some new stuff, and we've got much more to come. And hopefully we'll get an update very soon because the game is not too far away from release. So everybody, you should get excited about that. But I think we're going to go ahead and end things there for today with our giant white block of secrecy. Okay. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, everybody. I hope you guys have enjoyed.